Adelaide Fringe is the beginning of everything for me. It was the core entryway into working as a cabaret artist. It was my first introduction into working as a producer, working as a performer, working as a solo artist, and learning the business of what it is to be a fringe performer here in Australia. My name is Alex Porteus and I'm an Adelaide Fringe artist. I think the greatest connection that I have made so far at Adelaide Fringe has definitely been with the incredible Hans, who is a previous ambassador of Adelaide Fringe. And we met back in 2015, and I remember going and seeing his show, and I was quite young. After the show, said, "I love your work, I love what you do." And he was so humble and loving and agreed to have coffee with me, which was so hilarious at the time because I was still a high school student. And I sat down with him and talked about all of my hopes and dreams as a fringe artist. And he immediately said, you know, you're 16 years old, put on your own show. And looking back on that now, I don't think I would have done that first season at Adelaide Fringe in 2016 without his support. Fringe has been absolutely amazing. They've been so supportive from the get-go, and I say that as someone who started off at age 16 working with Adelaide Fringe and producing my own show. The team at Adelaide Fringe are so unbelievably supportive. I think Adelaide Fringe is unique to other festivals because it is the second largest in the world, but despite that, the community and connection is at the forefront of the festival, and I think it's really obvious that everyone is so connected and so into networking with one another and supporting one another. And it's something that can get really lost with festivals across the world, and especially with a large festival, it's so easy to just be another number. And I felt like every Adelaide Fringe I've been known by my name, and my friends have been known, and other producers have been known as an individual, as a show, and I think that's so special. So producing a show at Adelaide Fringe has been one of the most exciting things for me to do. I think there is that real inclusive element of how can we offer as many resources as possible to our producers. I think that's really special and something that did give me the confidence to start producing my own shows in the first place. Honeypot is one of my favourite things during Fringe, and Honeypot offers the opportunity for independent producers and artists to put their work forward and speak to other venues and producers in quite a casual format, which I love. Honeypot sessions sort of enable this collaborative environment where everyone starts talking and pitching ideas and coming together with similar concepts or concepts that are the opposite of one another and building something excellent and great. Given me a confidence to explore myself as a human being. And being a queer person, I think as well, I always take into account safety and things like that, and whether or not I'm going to be welcomed into a space. And that's something that I really feel is obvious with Adelaide Fringe. I walk in, I immediately feel like I'm welcomed with open arms, and I feel like I have the opportunity and the space to safely explore myself as an artist, and I think that's so, so special. Us as creatives are so good at pushing boundaries and exploring and never being held back by anything. So I think this next generation of artists and creatives are gonna create some phenomenal works.